Ayo, this the boys, but well, not her boy, not your boy. You know what it is. And welcome to the Boys Archives. And I'm chilling here with my bro.
Hi guys, I am Kane Watson, also known on IG as Watson_King K. You can go and check me out. And you are tuned in with the Boys Archive. Today's topic is gonna be why does females have a different perspective when it comes to males?
Yes, sir.
So, are you gonna start us off, or should I start?
I think you should start. I feel like you have more to say about this, actually.
Eh, I have a lot to say. I know lots of females are gonna disagree with me on some stuff, but what
Yeah.
needs to be said needs to be said. You know. Anyway, my thing is why I think females have a different perspective on males is because of certain life issues. You know, like if you have problems in life or you have been hurt by multiple niggas, you
Yeah.
know how it goes.
Fast.
When niggas hurt you, you're not the same. But females should also understand that us as males, once we are hurt, we are scarred for life. They move on like pieces in a chess game, see.
Yeah, man. It's actually crazy because like usually for a girl to dump you, when for her to even get over you, it's because there's someone else, right? Usually, I'm not saying all the time. There's someone else. And for you to dump behind, it's actually hard because hey, you don't really have a backup. So high key, yeah, literally, man. So high key, like a woman's past is something else. Crazy because also I think trauma net because people like blaming things on trauma. And sometimes I feel like when people wanna blame the way they act on a trauma, it's like a bad excuse for being a bad person. But yeah, let's not get into that. Yeah, let's not get into that. Yeah.
There's a couple of hands looking at everything that's happening here, and one is disagreeing with us completely. So, ma'am, wouldn't you mind coming forward and just giving us a small input on what has been said? Bring a forth, if you don't mind.
Let's give her the
Shorty,
floor.
just 2 seconds. I just need 2 seconds of your time just to hear your perspective. And we are back with Kaukelo and Letitia, who is going to give us their input on our topic. Why do females have a different perspective when it comes to men? So I wanted to know from you, Letitia and Kaukelo, like with us as gents, we find the reason you are so against men is because of past traumas. Basically, it's either you have been hurt by a gent, now you're blaming it on the next gent. And why do you move on so fast as females, if you don't mind me asking? Go. What's dog? What's dog?
So you'll start. Firstly, having daddy issues is an assumption that boys make. Secondly, it's not that we move on first, it's just a capability that we have of not having to hold on to nonsense for too long. So it's not that we think that boys are the bottom. Boys are just in our lives to give us the dream. And that's my. Okay, my opinion is she said also daddy issues. I'd agree to that. And this thing that guys feels that they are entitled to whatever situation a girl is facing, it's not really the case. You are just there for the sake of being there, if I had to say that.
Oh, so if you don't mind me saying, don't fight with me, niggas. I know how these females are they gonna go at me, hey? But anyway, about the daddy issues part, from my perspective, I would think mostly it's a daddy issue thing. But as you all said, it's not, right? You'll have this new title in this. The Gen Zs have the new title called "We Are Independent."
Yeah.
So, as an independent woman, not only are you all disagreeing with it, you are going against the Bible. If you all don't mind me
I
bringing
think
it up,
I think
because in the Bible it states a female should be submissive to a man.
Not in most cases, though.
But the Bible states it. Not
The
it's not
Bible
a
may say
personal
that,
opinion.
but
Okay,
doesn't have
we are all
certain
Christian, right?
peace.
Okay. I think
So if we read our Bibles, we know what the Bible says, right?
Yeah.
I think first I should find out whether, like, do you guys consider yourselves independent? Because not everyone consider
Mhm.
themselves independent.
To some extent, yes. If a man is monogamous to me, then I will submit naturally. Yes. As the Bible says, your man, not a boyfriend.
Oh, okay.
Powerful, eh? But there's also one thing that you all should consider, eh? So you're like in a relationship. Let me make an example. You are in a relationship for 2-3 years. Remember, I don't want to bring this up, but and I'm sorry for bringing it up. You can filter me. But when it comes to intercourse, a female has attachment issues. But that's why my big question is, how do you move on so fast knowing that you have attachment issues?
Okay, as you're saying, 2 to 3 years, right? There may be a few things you've been doing or red flags I've seen. So I heal before I tell myself that I'm moving. And once I move, I find it easy to move from you. And you would not believe it, but trust me, I am gonna move.
Those girls are eating it. It's like they came with answers. They came ready for me. It's like, I'm here to slaughter and they're here to take over. But anyway, do you all have any question regarding us as males?
My question is that if you say that it's easy for females to, then why do her wrong in the first place, knowing that you will not be able to move on from her?
I've never done anyone wrong. Andy, I'll give you the floor for that one.
I also never done.
Andy,
Okay, but as you're chilling is James, I'm gonna all speak. So what do other James say to you? Because one thing for sure, there is that of, hi guys, I did this, and the other Jane will be like, continue. You'd be like, no, how do you walk around?
You know, usually now, like, when I talk to my gents about a high that I'm with, usually they speak for her. Like, usually tell me things like, nah, what did you do? Yeah. You understand? If something wrong happened, you always ask them, Andy, what did you do? So, it's really like, you know, I'm going to my gents so that they tell me I don't know shit. Who my dad? Yeah. Nah, it's not.
but there are some times where, if your relationship is toxic, the minute you leave that thing, us as gents, we congratulate you.
But why didn't you tell him from the start?
We told him from the start, there's a thing when you're in love, you go deaf.
Love is like.
Okay.
So yeah, guys. So like, there's this thing that happened in Kenya recently. Now, so in Kenya, basically they saying divorce is illegal. Like you can't get divorced. You can't file for divorce. So what do you guys think about that? Like, if that had to happen in South Africa, how would you feel about it?
I wouldn't get married.
You wouldn't get married.
Yeah.
So you're not planning to stay committed.
I can, but what if the guy does something?
So you must make sure you choose the right one. The
There
thing
isn't
is,
the right
there
one.
is the right one. The problem is, not sorry for making the statement, ne, but most females are like bulls. They like the red flag.
It's not females, it's also guys. So I say the youth.
Not
There's
let's not
something
say
wrong with
let's
the
not
youth.
say all
Actually, I have
guys.
so much to say about that, bro.
I think
Actually, I have so much to say about that.
you're not gonna
It's
check
not-
what you want. I'm not gonna check what I want.
Do you know why they did it in Kenya? Because it was women that would file for divorce and they would win afterwards. You understand? So the reason why they said, nah, divorce, we're not doing that anymore.
Obviously, because guys are always messing up. I was about to say the same thing, that in most cases, men are always the problem.
Why do you blame men?
I may have
Can I?
no, can I cut you?
Okay.
I may have the
Please,
problem,
guys.
but can solve it. And you're not willing to speak about it. Then what happens? Should I stay and make myself a fool or leave? Because my happiness comes before everything else.
That's why they say communication is
But
key.
you're not willing to communicate as the guy.
That's because you're going for the wrong guys, my sweetheart. By the start, if you couldn't communicate with you, why are you still there?
Because then there's something.
There's
Some
something.
people
What's the
as well.
something?
Hey.
No. You can't sit in a hopeless case, my
Don't
scat.
you know, anyway,
That's the slight difference between
we have come to the end of our segment.
Yeah, we will be back.
We want to be back, but we've come to the end of this segment. We'll catch you guys later. Thank you.
Ciao, dogs.
Hi.